everyone, welcome to my yoga class. My name is Yulia and today we're going to work on our chest opening. We're going to activate our shoulder muscles and our upper back muscles to keep our posture straight. Let's get started. In a comfortable seated position, make sure your hip bones grounded down to the mat. Maybe adjust yourself a little bit to feel more grounded. Interlace your fingers and bring your hand behind your head. As we inhale, we are opening the elbow chest up. As we exhale, we are rounding the spine and we're trying to keep our elbows closer to each other and look down the belly button. Inhale, we're opening the chest, we're looking up. Exhale, we're rounding the spine. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last round. Inhale, up. Exhale, looking down, rounding the spine. Come up. Take a deep breath. Arms up to the sky. As we exhale, we cactus our arms, keeping our arms 90 degrees. And in this posture, activate all your muscles, engage your arms and engage your upper back, like feel it really strong in your body. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, cactus the arm and elbow a little bit behind, even behind. Inhale, up. Exhale, down, a little bit behind. Feel these shoulder blades getting together. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bend. 2 more rounds. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. And next exercise, we're going to interlace our fingers behind your back. Would keep your chest even more open now. You can look in front of you, or if your neck feels comfortable, maybe looking up to the sky. And we're going to stay here for a few rounds and try not to keep your fingers together, maybe even your wrists closer to each other for the deeper stretch and chest opening. Take a couple deep breaths. One more breath. And slowly release your arms. So next exercise is a twist. Place your right hand, left knee, left hand behind your back. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we're looking over the shoulder, what's going on behind. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, try to twist your body a little bit deeper. Slowly untwist your spine. Doing the same thing but opposite side. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we're twisting our body a little more. And I'm gauging what's going on behind my back. I'm actively using my eyeballs too. Inhale, exhale, push. Inhale, exhale. Slowly untwist your spine. You already should feel a little bit light in your shoulders. Come to tabletop position. Keep your wrist right under your shoulders, your knee right under your hips. Knee hips width apart. Spread your fingers, activate your arms as we inhale. We're arching the spine, we're looking up. And imagine you have like a string between your shoulders and your hips, which is trying to pull it towards to each other, that your belly is sinking down even more. As we exhale, we're rounding the spine, and not just rounding, I'm actively pushing the mat away. And looking at my belly button. Inhale, arch the spine in your cow, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine, looking down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, looking up, arching the spine. Exhale, rounding the spine in the cat. Come to neutral spine. Bring your left hand a little bit in the middle of your mat. The right hand behind your back. As we inhale, we are opening, looking up. As we exhale, we are bringing the elbow closer to the wrist, looking up to the sky in a twisted position. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, twisting a little bit, looking up. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. Few more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, down. Feel these nice sensations in your upper body and twisting the spine. Last round. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now change position, opposite side. Right hand in the middle of the mat. Left hand behind your head. Elbows pointing up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, elbow down closer to the wrist. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. Synchronize your movement with your breath. It gives you the understanding how slow or how fast you want to move. Going to do a couple more rounds. Last one. Inhale. Exhale down. Come to tabletop position. Next posture is a puppy pose. Make sure that your hips always above your knees. You're not leaning backward or forward. It's always in a line. Now walk your hands to the front of your mat. Slowly lower your head down to the mat. And maybe if it's comfortable for you here, you just stay here. Your chest doesn't need to touch the ground. It will come through time and practice. Maybe forehead down to the mat. And curl your fingers a little bit even more away from you. Reach as far as you can. And feel the nice stretch from your fingers all the way down to your upper back. You're stretching basically all your back muscles right now. So, and another variation, if it feels comfortable for you, maybe you can bring your chest closer to the mat. Just stay in this posture and relax. One more breath. And slowly coming back to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips off the mat to your downward facing dog. Spread your fingers in your downward facing dog. The first thing what we want to do here is we're going to keep our spine flat. And from here, try to understand where your knees should be. If it's bent, then so it is. Now we are focusing on our upper body. And maybe move from side to side. Try to adjust it, feel where it's more comfortable for you. Keep your arms alongside with your ears. maybe you can straighten your legs even more, do so, but don't compromise your spine. There is a common mistake with people trying to keep heels closer to the mat, which leads to rounding the spine, which we don't want to do. We want to keep our spine flat in kind of a little bit curvy cave in a cow pose. With your arms, try to push mat away even more. Imagine you have a string on your hips, which is pulling your hips up to the sky. One more breath. And now roll your shoulders over the wrists to your plank position. First variation, keep your knees on the mat. The second variation, if you need, you can place your knees down to the mat, relax your toes. Now roll your shoulders over the wrist, push the mat away, and travel your chest down to the mat. Keep your elbows on the side of your body, and slowly down. Hold for a second before we go down. Relax. And the next exercise is a Sphinx pose. Place your hands a little bit in front of you, your elbows right under your shoulders. Spread your fingers. You can measure the space between your arms by grabbing the opposite elbows. Spread your arms. Roll your shoulders back. And in Sphinx pose, try to focus on pressing the mat away with your elbows, with your forearms, and with your hands. Everything is active. Feel that upper body and middle back is getting activated right now. We're not just resting here, we're actively pressing the mat away. This is stronger posture. It's a back bend. Maybe close your eyes. We're going to stay here for some time. Keep your feet a little bit away from each other. Maybe you can press down with the top of your foot, with the top of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. And breathe. We're still here. A slow breath in and breath out. Slowly relax for a second. Head down to the mat. Yeah. It feels really intense for middle part of your back. Forehead down to the mat and move your head from side to side. Massage yourself just for a second. Little rest. So the next exercise is a lotus pose. Variation number 1. You can place your hands alongside with your body and you lift your feet off the mat and imagine you're trying to squeeze the ball between your feet and stay here for a second. Variation number 2, you can lift your arms like a wing behind your back. And the variation number 3, you can place your arms in front of you and lift all together. I'm going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, for one more second, lift it even higher and relax down. I'm going to repeat the same exercise one more time. You can use the same arm variation or make it a little bit harder for you, challenging or easier, so it doesn't matter. Going to the same. Inhale up, looking up, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's do contour pose, child's pose for a second, around the spine. Come back to your belly. The next really good exercise, chest open air and shoulder mobility. Extend the left hand on the side. And now we're going to move on the side of your body. Just lay here on your shoulder. Forehead down to the mat. Head down to the mat. And if you want to do it a little bit more challenging, you can place your top foot behind you. Stay here. Couple more breaths. Now slowly we're bringing our body down. We're not rushing here, we're moving super slowly and gentle. The same pose now on the right side. Extend the right arm on the side of your mat. Place your left hand in front of your face. Rotate. I adjust myself a little bit. I'm on the floor. Okay. Move on the side. Stay here. First leg variation, they leg just together. The second, if you want for a deeper stretch, place your top foot behind you. Couple more deep breaths. Last one. And slowly rotate your body down. Okay, just yourself. We're going to lay on our back now. Last exercise before we go to our shavasana. Flat your foot. Bring them closer to your hips. Make sure that you're just like hardly touching your heels with the tip of your fingers. Just, yeah, kind of, yeah, almost can reach them. As we inhale, we're lifting our hips off the mat. Shoulder bridge pose. And imagine the dynamic. Your hips are leaning to the sky and kind of forward. We're not trying to pull it like from here. We're trying to lift it as much as we can and all the way toward our head. And imagine you have a ball between your knees. You want to keep it balls right there, not losing it. Knees are leaning towards to each other. Squeeze your glutes. Another variation, you can interlace your fingers. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. Bring your knees closer to your chest. Create like a tiny rock. Massage your spine, move from side to side. And slowly release. Come to your shavasana. Place your arms on the side of your body, palms facing forward. Allow your feet just drop if they want to on the side. Relax your body. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders, your hips. Scan your body where you feel tension. Consciously release this tension.